Starry Suburbs, the Combine, and a legendary tactical machine gun. Yo guys, what is going on? Bobblez here. Today we have just had, finally, the version 10.40 content update to Fortnite. This one is a pretty damn big one. Yesterday I did make a video talking about all of the actual changes to control settings and a bunch of other stuff as well. So if you do want to check that out, go check it out after you see this video, because I'm going to be talking a bit about that kind of stuff in this video. But if you want to see in depth, check that video out. But let's get cracking with today. I've got all of the patch notes here for you guys. So we're going to sit and we're going to do what we do every week, and we're going to go through all of the different patch notes. What's new, what's changed, what's been added, all of that good stuff. We do indeed have another item that has been unvaulted, and my gosh, is it one that people have been wanting back in the game for so long. So yeah, really damn awesome stuff. If you guys do indeed enjoy the video, then make sure you obviously smash that thumbs up button. Obviously subscribe to me for more Fortnite content. I post all kinds of news, leaks, updates, and all of that good stuff. And finally guys, creator code Bobblez and the Fortnite item shop helps bump me that one step further. But let's get cracking. Let's dive straight into these patch notes. So as always, what's new? The Combine. Put your skill and muscle memory to the test. In this new playlist, your goal is to reach the end as fast as possible while eliminating all targets along the way. Compete against friends or other players for the fastest time on the leaderboard. Share your best time using the hashtag Fortnite Combine. This is really damn cool. I'm excited to do this. I spoke about it, like I was saying, in yesterday's video. This is definitely something that's needed in the game, in my opinion. Next up, Starry Suburbs. Have you ever wished upon a star for great loot? Come to this new rift zone to make your wish come true. Shooting stars with powerful loot are landing here. That is really damn cool. I'm loving this new area. I'll throw some images on the screen now of what it actually looks like. I was right when I said it was going to be the area that we've had from the past, which is kind of like the castle remains, the building remains, and yeah, that is literally what's come, but the buildings now are all standing, so it's pretty damn beautiful, and I'm sure a little bit later on in these patch notes we're going to be talking more about that POI. But next up here, what have we got? Limited time modes. Zone Wars. Here we go guys, I've been leaking this for a while now. We've obviously got a skateboard back bling that I leaked, as well as a spray, so it looks like we're going to be able to get those now. So a simulation of the end game scenario in Battle Royale, but with a condensed moving zone. Eliminate the competition as you avoid the storm closing in. Randomize spawns and inventory items to make each round unique. You can queue up with up to 15 friends. That is amazing. I'm definitely again going to be playing this with you guys. It seems awesome. You've got a coliseum, you've got a desert, you've got a downhill river, and you've got a vortex. All of them sound pretty damn good. I'm interested to see the downhill river. I think that one sounds like it's going to be my favourite. Obviously I haven't seen them, so I can't judge, but this definitely looks awesome. Next up, here we go, getting to the good stuff, the weapons and items. First on the list, explosive batarang. Added an audio visualizer icon for proximity beeping. That's pretty cool. I love the new explosive batarang, and I'm glad that it's not been removed. Next up here is the shield bubble. Shield bubbles will bounce off other players when thrown at them. Pretty average. I'm glad that's been a thing, because I don't know if that's including the actual mechs, but when you've thrown a shield bubble at a mech or a vehicle, it would literally stick to them, and I thought that was really OP. But I'm glad to see now that they're going to bounce off of players at least, so that's something. Next up, Unvaulted. Here we go. This is the big one, the bouncer. Wowzers, I am glad about this. It's a rare trap. It drops in stacks of 3, found from supply drops, vending machine, llamas, and floor loot. Very cool. Can be placed on floors, walls, or ramps/stairs. Provides a jump boost in the directional perpendicular to its placement. I'm so glad this item has been back added into the game. The bouncer was always loved. I don't know why they got rid of it in the first place, and it's nice to see that we're getting some form of movement. Obviously movement in Season X has been very, very limited. There's only the drift boards and the mechs, but you can't really count the mechs as a vehicle in my opinion. But yeah, this is great. Obviously if you're trying to get to the storm and you don't have a launch pad, you might hopefully still have bouncers, so that can kind of give you that boost to get out of the storm. And the bouncers were always just so fun in 1v1s and that kind of situation, so this is very great. I'm very glad this has been added back into the game. Next up, enabled the Batman grapple gun and explosive batarang in arena and tournament playlists. I don't know what I think about that. I don't think they should be in there, but it is what it is. I guess can't really do too much about that. The explosive batarangs, in my opinion, are very overpowered. So that's definitely interesting to see how that's going to be performed in those kind of competitive styles. But they're in there now, so that's about that. Next up, I'm not going to read through all of these because there's a damn bunch of them. But this is a bunch of bug fixes with weapons and items. Here is a list of all of them. Pause the video now if you want to read them, but moving on to gameplay now. Double XP weekend. Oh my gosh. I actually don't remember the last time we had double XP in Fortnite. I swear there was one around Christmas time, not last Christmas, the one before. This is amazing. I'm really excited about this. Obviously, this season I've really not been playing a lot at all. I think I'm almost level 80, not that good at all. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad about this. We've obviously got overtime challenges as well. That's a lot of XP that I could get. I might see if I can get to like level 90 or something, but I've got to enjoy it to play it. But yeah, this is pretty damn awesome. From Friday, September 27th at 9 AM ET to Monday, September 30th at 9 AM ET. You'll earn double the XP for the matches you play. That's amazing. Getting 2k plus XP in Team Rumble seems amazing. And yeah, I love me a bit of Team Rumble for gameplays, and it's just fun. Team Rumble is nice and easy, it's chilled out. I like Team Rumble, don't judge me, alright? Next up though, matchmaking. We've introduced improved matchmaking logic to core modes. Players will now more likely to match with those of similar skill. As players gets better, so should their opponents. We will slowly roll this out to core modes in all regions as we test and monitor how it performs. Please see our blog post for more details. Again, I spoke about this yesterday. It's basically just matchmaking, skill-based matchmaking. You're paired with people of the same skill, and then when season 11 drops, it's also gonna come with bots. So yeah, not too bad, nothing to worry about in my opinion. Next up, new sensitivity and aim assist settings on controllers. Again, spoke so deeply into this in yesterday's video, but basically, yeah, there's just new settings, so you can go into that as you wish. You can also change back to the old ones if you wish to, but I don't recommend it. I recommend using the new ones because they seem honestly pretty damn good. Also, to note, when using these settings, crosshairs turn red when pointed at a target that is within effective range, which is any time before damage drop-off is applied. Very happy about that. I like that feature. Next up though, moving away from all that stuff, what else is coming? The Combine. This is exciting. This new playlist is a great way to get familiar with the controller settings improvements mentioned above. Through the Combine, it is useful for this purpose. It can also be played using Legacy controls, mouse, or keyboard, or touch. Legacy is basically the old settings I was just saying I don't recommend using, but you can do if you wish. Obviously, do what you want to do and what you feel comfortable doing. The goal in this playlist is to reach the end as fast as possible while eliminating all targets along the way. There are leaderboards that allow you to compete for the fastest time with friends or other players. Each leaderboard provides options to start times by your preferred input device. I'm really happy about this. This basically means it will show you just controller, just keyboard and mouse, just touch. That's a really nice aspect in my opinion. Controller is so much harder than keyboard and mouse. Don't even get me started on touch. So I'm glad that you can actually compare yourself to other people on your same input device. Next up, here we go guys, Starry Suburbs, the new POI. A Rift Zone has brought back the ruined neighbourhood near Pleasant Park. However, the Rift Zone has given it a Home Owners Association. It's a nice place to live now. That's amazing. This neighbourhood is actually so nice that shooting stars make it their destination. Crush the stars to access powerful items, including a never seen before weapon. Now, it doesn't go into any more detail about what that weapon is, but lucky enough guys, I do actually know what it is. And what is it? The one and only tactical submachine gun. Now I know what you're thinking, that's already in the game, but is a legendary version in the game? I don't think so. So yes guys, the legendary tactical submachine gun is indeed the new weapon that you can exclusively get to this new Starry Suburbs. Love that. Ali A has indeed went and got it already. Yeah, so there's an image of him getting this gun, so that's pretty damn awesome. Moisty Palms. Players can now use the crouch input to exit prop form. Thank you. Hit markers no longer display on teammates, and removed the reset camera control button. Awesome. The rest on here is literally all about save the world, mobile, creative, that kind of stuff. I don't personally go over that stuff here, but I will leave a link to these patch notes down in the description below, so by all means go check them out for yourself, go have a read. Honestly, I did go over all of the main stuff, in my opinion, overall Battle Royale. There's a couple more bug fixes, but nothing too crazy. But before I do finish the video off, I do actually have a couple of little bonus bits of news for you guys that have stayed to the very end of the video. First one being about the live event. It is confirmed to be called The End. Now, a lot of people are all freaking out about it being like the end of Fortnite, the end of the Fortnite map, that kind of thing. What I believe it to be is the end to actual beta. If you didn't know, Fortnite is still in early access, so beta form. Pretty crazy. Now, this was so that they could basically enroll and update every single week. So basically, what I believe this to be is Season 10 is going to be the end to the beta. It's going to come out at the end in Season 11 as a full game, a proper game. So that also means no more weekly updates, but they could be doing updates as soon as they can, really, every other week, that kind of thing. I personally feel like this is a definite big step forward to Fortnite. I'm hoping that they're going to do something big so that it actually does feel a bit like a new game. Something a bit complete, something smooth, that kind of thing. The game is amazing, let's be honest. For what they've accomplished as it's still in beta is pretty damn mind-blowing. But I just wanted to throw that into you guys, that is basically what I believe the end to kind of be. Obviously, I could be wrong, and it could be the end of Fortnite. It could be the end of the Fortnite map. I still feel like we should be getting a new Fortnite map, or at least a huge, large portion of the map to be new. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. And finally, there has indeed been a big old update in Dusty Depot to the Visitor's Lair. I'm going to finish the video off with a clip of that for you guys to watch. It was found by Happy Power over on Twitter, and yeah, it's pretty damn cool. So enjoy the clip, guys. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to me for more Fortnite content, and creator code Bobblez in the Fortnite item shop to help support you guys even more. But anyway, guys, enjoy the clip, and until next time, see ya.